Good morning and welcome to Journey of Crafting. Today I am going to do a plan with me, but I'm not going to do it in my normal planner that you guys see every time I do a plan with me. I'm actually going to do it in my big planner. Well, one of my big planners. I have two. This is the one that is the same style as my other happy planner. So the other happy planner that I have that you guys are accustomed to seeing is this one. And it's the same style. So let's see if I can get an empty page. There we go. It's the same style. It's a vertical. So all of your days are at the top versus on the side. And my other big planner that I have is a horizontal. So all of the days are on the side and you plan going horizontally. So I decided that I would do a plan with me on my big planner because, well, honestly, there's just not that many plan with me's with the big planner. Everything has to do with the smaller planner. And as I was measuring out the boxes, I figured out why. Because the measurements on these boxes are terrible. So to measure the boxes on a regular planner, the regular heavy planner is really super simple. It's 1.5 inches across and it's 2 1/4 down with room for your washi strips, or it's 2.5 if you go up to the top line. Super easy dimensions, right? Well, it's not so much with this one. I ended up having to convert into centimeters because it was 2.8135. I actually looked them up on the internet because when I measured across like this, you actually are in between, let's see, you're in between these two lines here. And I'm just not that good with measurements or math, so I have no idea what that number is supposed to be. So I looked it up. And like I said, it was, when I measured down, or when it said down, it was like 2.813. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not messing with this anymore. So I measured across, and it is 4 centimeters and 2 millimeters across. And if you guys don't know, the centimeters are marked, okay? There are 10 millimeters in a centimeter. So when I say there's 2 millimeters, it's 2 lines past the 4 mark, okay? That's the easiest way that I could figure out how to measure these boxes. It was, in a word, terrible. But I do like my big planner, so I wanted to, I wanted to play with it. So anyway, I did pre-cut all of these because, like I said, the actual measurement was, well, interesting. So this theme that I'm going to do is in black and white because I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So I decided that I was going to do black and white. I'm using some paper right now. I'm going to lay some things out, and then I'm going to put some washi down. I'm going to figure out where I want to put my washi, and I will put that down. And right now I'm just laying it out. I haven't done this part yet. I normally don't do this part until I'm recording, so you guys can see an idea of, the process, because I don't always go through the entire process because it's pretty much the same thing. I pick out my paper, I pick out my washi and stickers if I do stickers, and I put it on the paper and voila. So I'm going to, I think, lay it like this. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really want it. So I'm not very symmetrical. I actually like things abstract, so I prefer to not have things symmetrical. Like, I don't want this to go straight across, this to go straight across, and this to go straight across. And if you look, this one is vertical and this one is horizontal. So that's what I mean by that. I don't necessarily like everything to be so, you know, symmetrical. I did bring, so if you guys watched a video of my, well, it's actually a few videos, but the decoration part, I had used some webbing and spider tulle, and I had some scraps, and I mean, it's really pretty just to look at it, not as a whole, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. So I grabbed this because I am doing a black and white, excuse me, a black and white theme. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I do have some ombre black and gray washi I recently got in a giveaway. And I have some sparkly black and silver washi. And I also have a few others that just happen to be on my table. This one is got some glue on it. This one is a black and white, just oddball shaped. And then this one is some flowers. So I might actually use the flowers just because the flowers are part of the whole design, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put it exactly. So I'm going to lay some things down, and I'm going to figure out, I'm going to cut these 3 pieces down to size because they're not down to size, and I will be right back as best as you can. See, like, that's a lot better than it was 2 seconds ago. Now, I also went ahead and I put my washi on the trimmer because this washi is too thick for this particular layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it in half, and I already laid it on my trimmer and I did already cut it. So all you do is you lay it down and you trim it right down the middle. So what I did is, this is a little bit over a ½ inch wide. So what I did is I laid it, I tried to center it as best as I could, and I went from there. So I don't have any scissors out. That's crazy. I've been trimming everything. Oh, these scissors need to be cleaned. They have sticky on them. Yeah, I occasionally get sticky on my scissors, and it's no good. It's no fun. So anyway, you just figure out where you want to put it, and you lay it down. So again, I'm not really going for symmetry here. I want to just basically design it to look pretty. Now, this part I do use a blade on just because it's easier to cut that line, and because it's such a small cut, I don't have that big of a problem getting it straight. Normally, it's not so fun because it's pretty crooked. So I'm actually going to put this extra piece right in the middle. It's not going to go all the way across, but I will have an extra piece that I can, I'm going to adhere these down first. Completed my layout, and now I'm just going to stick it in my folder. So this is my YouTube folder, and if you guys are curious how to make these folders for here, then they'll be in the description box below. They do fit 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper. So yeah, I know that was like a big thing for people. And this is a traditional folder that does not fit 8.5 by 11, but it will fit in the binder nonetheless. But anyway, yeah, if you're interested on how I made these, then they're going to be in the description box below. So all I did was I continued to add the washi and the papers and whatnot. I cut out the circles from scrap pieces of paper, and I just used a metallic permanent marker to write the days. I actually need to find my metallic markers, not my markers, my pens. I recently did some rearranging, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm still not done with the whole rearranging thing, just because I I don't know. I think I need to like do like a massive overhaul clean out, but I just don't want to because I don't want to get rid of all my stuff. But I don't know. I'm not an interior designer, so I don't really know how to rearrange space in order to optimize the space. So anyway, enough about that. This is the layout. I did completely black it out, so there is none of the original layout. It is all my pretties. So I will be able to fill this in, and yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. I finally have my actual YouTube planner, and so I'll be able to take that out of my personal planner and free up some space for other things. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like this video if you like this video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I normally do upload videos daily. And I have a giveaway coming up. And that video should be up today, if not tomorrow. So make sure that you get a hold of that video so you guys can participate in the giveaway. So until next time, thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye guys.